Kataff turned 20 on the 11th of November of 2023. So he was born in 2003. I was going to say 2013, just then no. That would make him 10. So yes, we're going to celebrate. I've got some treats. So these are Hedz and Toke. These are some horse treats, professionally made, an Australian business. And then I've got some molasses from Woolworth, a bag of Odd Bunch. These were like the biggest green apples I could get my hands on at Woolies. I grabbed some carrots. Spare carrots from home. Of course, I can't party without some licorice, you know. Lastly, I freshly baked these this morning. These are carrot and apple oats and molasses horse bites, horse treats. So handmade. They do smell so yummy. They just smell amazing. I have a whole box here, freshly baked out of the oven. Wait, out of the oven. They're bouncing with joy, ready to rock and roll. So we're going to have a party. This is our little party. These are little gifts that I've brought for Kataff. Question, do you buy your horses birthday presents? Like, I like to spoil mine with little treats. Like, they love their treats. So I went all out today and got a lot here. I do have some balloons, so I've just got to get something heavy. I'm going to dish these out. I'm going to put them in the horses' feed bins. Chop up the carrots and the apples a little bit so it's easier for them to bite and nibble through. But yeah, and then everyone will be given their little treats and we're going to celebrate. And yeah, just they won't technically know, but I know, you know, I know. So yeah, I'm going to share this with you and take you along on this little party journey. So let's jump into it. Buckets are ready to rock and roll. So we've got Kataff, the main birthday man that will obviously get the most, you know. Teddy, Shrek, and then Jess's bucket. So I'm just going to chop everything up and chuck it all in here. But I'm only going to put the molasses. I'm going to drizzle the molasses on each time I hand out a bucket because I don't want these good buckets that are pretty clean to be infected and infiltrated by the molasses. Lucky for cleaning up my horse boat the other day, I remembered the chopping board. So we've got our apples here. Whip out this Stanley knife and I'm going to chop up with this. So we've got 5 apples, each horse. Ooh, Oscar's feed bin. I don't have that on me actually. I'm going to run and grab Oscar's bucket because you don't want him to miss out at all. Not on the party, you know? Yeah. Cut it in half and twist it. Cut in chunks again. Should have chopped these up at home when I had my bigger knife, but oh well. This is cutting up a lot easier than I thought it would with this half Stanley knife thing. And I got Oscar's bucket, so we'll put that over here. So the first apple, I'll just chuck that into the first feed bin. We'll do Jesse and Kataff will be last, so he's the freshest. Where is the birthday boy? He's the birthday boy. Everyone's got their apple. Now it's the carrot time. Yucky. Go ahead. Now let's add in the donuts from the Hedz and Toke business. So just crack that open. They're so cute. Look at them. Purpose-made horse sugar treats. So there's only 4, so the big horses are only going to get these because Oscar's a little pony and too much sugar is not good for Oscar. So, plus Oscar's getting lots of other stuff as well. He's not going without. And then these ones are the carrot ones. Aren't they cute? Look, oh, sorry. How cute. So cute. Carrot biscuits. Woo! So, I'll leave... I'm going to put everyone else's in the bin. But I'll leave Kataf's out and I'll personally hand feed him his one. So they're going to go in. I wonder which one would he like the most. Different colours. But I think the yellow one's a bit cute. Everyone else can have one of these. We'll chuck that back in there and we'll take them out with Kataf's meal. Okay, now we've got these bad boys. Oh, and some licorice. Now I'm going to add some licorice in. I won't give them too much because it is a big sugar overload today. I think I'm just going to give them 2 each. So then I'll give everyone 2 each of these as well because there's a fair few of them and they will go off within the week apparently. So, but again, I'll feed Kataf his myself because he's the birthday boy, you know. Voila, everyone's birthday treats are sorted. Now to head out and give it to them. And I'll take that with me and drizzle it on. Yeah, it's birthday time. Everyone's patiently waiting. They've finished their brunch. Now it's time for a snack, but they don't know it's coming. They're all like, what's going on? Teddy's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. I want it, I want it, I want it. But because it's Kataf's birthday, Kataf's going to get fed first. Usually we start with Teddy and we'd work our way up. But it's the birthday man. Him first today. Hey, Tuff Tuff. Hey, you handsome man. Happy birthday. Okay. Let's just jump in here. Oh, these flies are gross, aren't they? Let me pull this back. Let's sprinkle the treats in. I just realised I don't think I gave you any licorice. Oh well. But let's give you your little sugar treats. Do you want one of these? One of these? He's like, thank you. Shark's trying to work out what's he eating. What's he eating? Alright, last one. As if you've got more. I do have more. Not just. Not just. Not just carrots and apples. Yummy biscuits. Oh, he loves them to bits. He's got a real sweet tooth, this pony. He absolutely... Oh, don't let Shrek get it. No way. That's mine. I should have broke that one up for him, maybe. I can chew it a bit easier. Is that yummy? It's hard to chew. It's hard to chew for a 20-year-old horse. He's getting there. Look at that saliva working now. Oh, these pesky flies are everywhere. Look at them, nasty. Nasty. Here we go. Have one of the biscuits. Have one of your biscuits. He's like, yeah, Mum. I'll take that. Some licorice. Well, I better feed everyone else before you finish your food. He's like, really? Where's the good stuff? Where's the other stuff now? I did almost forget. I'll give you a bit of molasses to lick up. There you go. Eat the molasses. Yum, yum. Enjoy your birthday treat. What? So what do you think of the little donut lolly? She's like, it's so sweet. So sweet, hey Jess. What does everyone else think of it? Everyone's celebrating Kataf's 20th birthday. So cute. Happy birthday, you handsome devil, hey? You cutie pie? Shrek's like, fuck this. Apples and carrots. I just want the sweet stuff. While he's finishing his treat, let's run through a quick few dot points that I have written down on his list, like these last 20 years. His achievements as a racehorse. So he had 50 starts as a racehorse. He had 12 first placings, 10 second placings, and 5 third placings. His prize money as a racehorse was $123,000 and $375. He was bred by Grand Lodge and he's from Palavonic. His last race was at the Townsville Turf Club on the 25th of the 1st, 2011, and he retired in 2011. And his best achievements racing for us, I worked with him as a racehorse in 2010. I've still got clippings of him as a racehorse, so it's very special, very cool. I don't have him with me, I'm sorry, they're at home with the safety of my mum in North Queensland. But Kataf in Mount Garnet, he raced so Mount Garnet race meeting, they race over 2 days. So it's the Friday and Saturday, and my boss took him on the Friday and put him in the sprint race, the short distance race, and he won it. And like he's not a very big racehorse, he's a tiny little nugget. And that was pretty cool, that was great. And then I never asked, for some reason my boss just knew he had it in him, and he brought him back the next day on the Saturday and put him in the cup, the long distance race, and he shit it in and he won it. He won both races back to back. So I've never seen a racehorse like him do that. It hasn't been brought to my attention. Enlighten me if you've heard of a horse do that recently. But I reckon it's pretty special, pretty cool little achievement for this little guy. He finished racing, went to a show person. I ironically got to strap him at that show, so we did like Mariba All Breeds, the Atherton show, Innisfail show, that sort of thing. Wasn't really cut out to be a show horse as such. Here's a small little Galloway. Knocked it over. Here you go. Still got a bit of apple. And then after that he got sold, and he sort of just got sold from family to family. And I was always just that bit too slow to buy him, because we have his stablemate, Gunners Barracks, who he was like one of 4 our top horses in 2010. So Kanatoshi King was our best, Gunners Barracks, Kataf, and First Edition, aka Eddie. And Gary loved Eddie. I didn't like Eddie. Eddie was a cranky horse, but Gary could connect with him. Gary could understand him. Me, grade 8er, I was like, oh, he's a cranky horse. I hated rugged him. Oh, another beautiful memory I have of Kataf is one day Karma, my good friend, the track work rider, she put Kataf in the round yard, but it's the big cement one, so we can't see in it. Like once that gate's shut, we don't know, you don't know who's in there until you open that gate, the big steel gate. And the farrier was there, Shep, and we had no idea that his son was with him and was in the round yard, so he must have been sick, didn't go to school that day for whatever reason. So he's in the round yard playing in the sand as you would as a kid, and Karma just put him straight out there, and he's full of feed, full of grain, full of high gain release, and what the other high gain feed we used to feed him. Hey. So he's full of beans, and in the afternoon after being penned up all day, he's in there to expel the energy and just run around and kick up his heels and have a great time, stretch, roll. But he was an angel. He's always been an angel of a horse. Can never say he's ever been a nasty or an angry horse on the track. So he just stood there with this little kid the whole time. He just stood there. It was so beautiful. And then like half an hour later, this ding 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 tapping on the gate, and then Karma happened to walk past and was like, oh shit, there's a kid in there, and then raced in and grabbed the horse. So, but that was one memory of him. And then in 2015, I was finally quick enough to be able to approach to buy him first when he got advertised for sale on Facebook. I've had him ever since. He took my sister's friend for a horse ride just before they finished high school. She couldn't ride, and my sister, I think, trotted off, and then she tried to trot with her, but she can't ride, so she fell off and did something to her vertebrae in her back. She's okay now, she can walk, she's fine, but yeah, that was one little story for him there. I did try and show him in 2016, but it was a lot. I tried to show 3 horses at once, Miss Hedz, Teddy, and him. And he pulls like freight train. He's got a very hard mouth, so he's very hard to collect type of horse, if that makes sense. So we just didn't get along in that aspect. But to ride him pleasurably, or just to generally ride without really constricting him and asking him to get on a bit, he's a great horse, aren't you? Very forward, very happy to go. And then in 2018, moved down south here to central western New South Wales. Dear handsome Tough Tough, happy birthday! Oh, happy 20th birthday! Hey, my gorgeous man, you're so handsome. So yes, this is a gorgeous guitar, but we're going to pop this back on because the flies are heinous today. Yeah, so in 2019, I decided to open a horse riding school because I just didn't like my day job, chasing the whole passion thing. So I thought horse riding, so I thought the horse riding option would be good for me because I had my horse riding certificate from doing pony club instructing through high school. Thank you to Sylvia Nims at the Melinda Horse and Pony Club at the time for encouraging me to do that. So I ran that for a year, but I financially there's no money in it unless you own your property, because when people are charging you to use their arena and then charging you adjustment, and then we were in the middle of the drought and had 4 horses to feed, and it just I wasn't going anywhere with it, if that makes sense, so I decided to shut down. But I will never sell him. I have had a lot of people ask me to buy him, but he's family, there's a lot of history, and I never ever want him to let him go because I would hate for someone not to look after him like I look after him. So he's here with me forever. He's my baby. He's my baba. Aren't you? You're my bubby, the bubsy boy. Yeah. So, and there we have it. Now he's 20. Oh, you're 20, Tough Tough. You're 20. Oh, you got me. Kissing me back, eh? Kissing me back. Happy birthday. Alright, we better let you out. You need a drink of water. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Actually, before we wrap this up, we'll do a quick video with some balloons. Or, yeah, we'll do a quick video for the balloons, hey? It's your birthday! Hey? Handsome? Well, the balloons is a little bit harder, but we'll share a nice photo just here. Aren't there some nice images? Yeah. So that's how nice we got our balloon photo. All the other horses rushed around and snorted. Jesse set everyone off snorting and trotting and freaking out. So then Kataf was like, holy shit, what's going on? Anyway, we got some nice photos in the end, at least with our balloons. So thank you for joining us in celebrating Kataf's 20th birthday today. Have you got a horse that's close to 20 or has already turned 20 or is way over 20? I'd love to hear about it and their life. So leave that in the comment section down below. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!